It had been overdone in so many different action movies, superhero movies, all alike, but not in John Wick. In John Wick, they take the action seriously. All right, starting with the up is this. The medium is live action. It is intended to be realistic, and it was really realistic. Now, I know what you're saying. Listen, it was an action movie. There was a lot of ridiculous things that was in here. But while I'm watching the movie, the visuals that I'm seeing felt like they were what I would see if I was physically there on scene. And the way that they pulled that off was just amazing. First of all, let's start here. The scenery was beautiful. The colors was colorful and but it still seemed realistic. The color grading was amazingly fantastic. They did a great job. The scene transitions was phenomenal. They were amazing. That scene where John, do you guys remember? And that scene was right after he had entered the Continental and he had suited up. I think he was about to go down to meet with Winston. And so the scene is where the cinematography was just phenomenal in this movie. The camera was facing John Wick's face. So you saw his face and it was coming this way. And then as you were coming this way, or actually you were following him from behind, and then he went into this dark space, and then he came out of the dark space facing this way. It was, you guys watch the movie again when you sit. That scene was so seamless. It was amazingly visually stunning. The way they pulled it off was great. It was very creative. And the whole visuals in this entire film was very, very creative. The way that they shot things. They didn't just shoot the action shot. They got creative with how they shot the action shot. And I thought that was just fantastic. Very, very amazing. The action with the gung fu, next level. I appreciated being able to actually see the action rather than this jump cut scene stuff. All of the crazy stuff. And I love Jason Bourne, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, there was a lot of this quick cut scenes in Jason Bourne. And to some extent it can work effectively, but it had been overdone in so many different action movies, superhero movies, all alike, but not in John Wick. In John Wick, they take the action seriously. It was great. I really love being able to see, and I think that that helped me to be able to feel like it was believable, like it was realistic, because I'm able to actually see what's going on. Just great. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the choreography with the gung fu seemed realistic. You know, I even like the text that appeared on the screen. You know, sometimes I get bothered by when movies put text on the screen. You got to get real serious about why you're putting text on the screen when you're making your movie. Because the idea of the movie, generally speaking, is that you want us to be immersed in your film. So putting text on the screen, outside of like credits, of course, just kind of really have the tendency to take a viewer out of the film. It didn't do that for me. For some reason, the text on the screen when it says Boogeyman, or, you know, all of the different things that was there, it actually pulled me more further into the movie. And the text itself was visually beautiful. It felt like it matched the movie. So visually, that was the up. And guess what, guys? I got no down. There is no down that I have personally about the visuals in this slice of the pie in this movie. So yeah, I got no down. So all around, listen, the choreography, the gung fu was absolutely noteworthy. It was absolutely noteworthy. I thought it was amazingly well done. It was unique. It was creative. Definitely absolutely noteworthy. They're going to get a noteworthy bonus for that. And overall, I was beyond impressed with this slice of the pie. I was beyond impressed. I got nothing but positive things to say. So let me go ahead and give this thing a score and a verdict. And no surprise, the visuals, it gets 100%, scoring 11 out of 11 points, making the visuals a masterful slice with a minor noteworthy bonus. Peace in, my friend. You just finished watching a segment of a Movie Pie episode. If you liked it, give me an up and click right here where you might enjoy another segment, or If it takes your fancy, click right here to enjoy a full episode while I enjoy a cup of coffee. Or is that tea? It's better anyway.